in the honor of the president.
I'm going to need my royal meal. I'll be back, and then y'all can leave.
Okay, bye, Mr. President. Bye, Mr. President.
Give him free Robux.
Mr. President, you are very sexy. No homo.
Yeah, I love you too, Mr. President. No homo.
He didn't say no homo.
I did
Gay
before
zebra,
you said no.
I forgot gay zebra was very gay.
And a
It's fine.
zebra.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is true. So, like, I don't have to say no homo.
Yeah, but you're still gay.
Yeah, but yeah. And more. What do you want to do in creative anymore?
Mr. President said we should train, so we shall train.
And what shall we train with for Mr. President's?
I feel Mr. President would...
I think Mr. President wants us to do FFA box fights.
Mr. President, I will signal it. I will text him
Mr. President
this.
needs to watch this, so we can ask him what shall we do to train.
Mr. President, I'm sending a...
I think we shall not do box PvP for Mr.
Mr. President has ordered us to do box PvP.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait, hold, I'll be back. I need to go do something.
Do you want to taste Nutella? Girl named Ella. Nutella. Let me.
Name me. Beginning with the letter C. Singapore.
Tommy, you just start with an S.
That's the right answer.
Spell sing.
C-I-N-G.
Oh shoot! Do this in the honor of Mr. President.
Steal my kill! You stole my kill, I am mad. That kill mine, nigga. I got the kill!
Your only kill ever.
Yeah, that is my first kill on Switch, though. I'm not gonna lie, that was my first kill of the whole time.
Can you tell my grandparents I said hi?
Nah.
So are you playing on handheld?
Yeah.
I'm training like Mr. President asked me to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mr. President's. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so Zaken, you are now getting a depromotion, Mr. President.
Why?
Because you killed me and I said nothing.
I don't remember ever hearing that.
I mean, I did say it right here, right?
Uno, dos, good. Oh my, strike. Oh my.
30, let's go. But it would not build.
I'm doing Mr. President's favorite dance. He would be happy.
Mr. President does not like that dance. And it's not his favorite.
Mr. President that is
It's
his
actually
favorite dance.
Pumpernickel, which I gifted it to him. So yeah. Yeah, my level.
Yes, but Mr. President loves me more normal because I protect him the best.
But I'm better at Fortnite, so like yeah.
You're really not.
I mean, I really am, but like yeah.
You're really not.
And this is a Fortnite. This is real life, so yeah. Because games are real life. You get it? Yeah.
No, I would protect Mr. President out of game.
I don't have any mats. Wait, why did I drop mats when I didn't even have any? Like, I literally dropped wood and I didn't even have any. That's what you get, kid. You're bad, you're bad, you're bad. Get better, get better, get better.
This president does not like toxicity like this. Especially since you're doing it to another agent.
That's not an agent, it's a cat.
Spray 'em? Okay.
It calms Mr. President's nerves when I do that dance. You can ask him. Calms him down whenever he's shot at.
Mr. President, get...
I'm gonna tell Mr. President you said that. I have witness.
He won't believe me. I mean,
There you go.
But what if we have two people saying that? I'm gonna
then
rat
I
you
will
out, bro.
literally go to your house, slaughter
Where
you.
do I live?
Right now he's at
His grandma's house.
Trump
Yep, already know.
Address.
And you know where that
My
where that
grandparents'
is?
house.
Yes.
It's
Where?
near
Tell me the
Lafayette.
address right now. Tell me.
Lafayette.
Yeah, clearly Lafayette. No duh.
Oh my gosh,
Lafayette.
no. Oh. Get better.
I need to talk to Mr. President about how toxic Zachary
Yes.
is. Second,
Hello, agents. President.
Hello, Mr. President. Oh, help, Mr. President. Oh, help, Mr. President.
Mr. President, Mr. President, Gay Zebra has been very mean to you.
I really have
He's
it.
been
though.
calling you gay.
Oh, really now?
He has been calling you gay and being very toxic.
I am witness.
Ooh. Everyone leave right now.
And he is being very toxic. He called you bad at the game. He also called Zakand, another one of our fellow agents who's risking his life to save you.
Yeah, that's not right.
Let me,
Just give me a
the minutes.
depromotion. I
Even
really
Martin
deserve
say
it.
even gayer than Nathan.
Better than that?
Gayer
On
than
my
James
level,
Charles.
you bot. NMR. I mean, you're the best NMR.
Mr. President, I've been doing the never gonna
yes,
give you up
ma'am,
emote
Mr.
'cause I'm
President.
never gonna give you up.
Zach starts at
Has James Charles.
Zach starts at end. He does not. All his promotions have been taken away.
Okay, it's a good fresh start. Okay,
Leave the game.
I did, Mr. President. I followed your orders, Mr. President.
Naked
Mr.
mole
President.
rat.
Mr. President, I've been I messaged you that we are doing box flats to train because I needed to make sure you were in.
Yeah, I think we are all set for the real deal now, Mr. President.
Nicely done.
Mr. President should be party leader, Justin. What are you doing?
Yeah, naked mole rat.
Mr. President, I am very sorry. I had to be
Mr.
I had to be
President,
party
aren't
leader
you
while you were
glad I
gone.
pointed that out, Mr. President?
I am very, very glad, but that is not promotion worthy.
I never said
Mr.
it was
President?
Mr. President because I
Mr. President,
Yes.
I've been treating you with respect. He has been calling you gay and being very mean.
It's a fresh start, NMR. It's a fresh start.
And also,
He also
also-
took all my promotions away. Is that not enough?
Mr. President, he also,
Mr. President, what is
Said
just
that
what is
you were
NMR
Stop.
doing? Alright, he already
Stop.
Mr. President,
Agent Daisy. Your name has been frowned on. Your new name shall be Gayest.
gayest.
gayest. Can you listen to Mr. President? Are you telling me that you don't have his volume maxed out in your
Yeah,
speaker
you should always
system?
have my volume maxed out.
Are you telling me that you called him ugly? Yes, you did. He did. While we were doing box PvP, he said
Zaykind, is this true?
he called you by your first
Listen,
name.
listen, I can
He called you by your first name and said
Listen,
Chandler is
You will
ugly.
never do that.
He called you by your first name.
Listen, NMR. He
Your
has already
amazing,
put me to punishment,
beautiful
NMR.
name.
NMR,
Chandler.
NMR. He has already put me to
Mr. President,
I've
punishment.
already
I would
done-
never
okay,
call you by that.
Everything has been settled. Is that
Mr. President, I am very sorry if I brought it too far. Gayest.
Name
You
has
mean
changed.
gayest, Zebra?
Yes.
Are you trying to correct Mr. President? Are you saying that he has bad English?
No.
I
I just
Are
telling
you
him
being
my real
rude to
name
him?
because
You're interrupting
he
him?
deserves
Are
to
you
know it.
interrupting him?
Are you
He does not
interrupting
deserve
me?
to know it. Yes, because you interrupted Mr. President.
Well, we should
Mr.
both
President,
stop talking
here.
because
Mr. President, you are a very good-looking, no homo man. I have to
There's
say no
someone-
homo.
Assassin
homo
trying
for
to
me,
assassinate
Mr.
me.
President.
Mr. President, I have you protected. Please do not go out there, Mr. President. I will deal with the threat. Mr. President,
Sorry, Mr. President, I accidentally shot at you.
Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President. Gaius Zebra has been very rude to me, and he is holding a pistol that is obviously yours. Gaius Zebra is being very rude and did not revive me. Mr. President,
I will protect you at all costs, Mr. President.
Mr. President, Mr. Gaius Zebra has a pistol that should be yours.
I mean,
It's okay. I have a phone.
yeah, I mean,
Yes, Mr.
I think
President, I'm
Mr.
very
President
sorry.
thinks that pumps are better than pistols. And I will
Mr.
give the
President,
pistol to him.
actually, if you actually knew Mr. President, he likes tax more than pumps.
Yeah, no, I never said anything about tax.
There's someone
There's a
assassination
big old
trying
sweat on me, Mr. President.
Agent Mole Rat. Naked
Yes.
Mole Rat, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe we work together.
It's fine. You can call me whatever you
Zebra
want,
needs
Mr.
your
President.
attention.
I'm not them, Mr. President.
I think
Mr.
someone
President?
revive me.
Mr. President, I
Thank
have
you,
minis.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, can you give me my pump and I shall give you the tacketh?
I have given you if the pump is.
Oh, thank you,
Mr.
if the president,
President?
if the pump. Thank you.
Does anybody
Mr.
have
President?
any meds?
No.
I have bandies.
Mr.
my
President,
dear
I need
President
Can I
service.
please have some of your amazing bandies?
Yes.
I have 1 HP. I need the bandies more.
I will give you. I will give.
Hey, Agent.
Nick and Morat.
No.
NMR. I will give you 3 bandies because I love you.
GZ. That's your new nickname. GZ.
Okay.
GZ.
Mr. President,
I have a.
Gay Zebra has been holding out on the bandies for me, implying that he does not respect me and
Well, thank you. Thank you,
Hey, yo,
NMR, for
GZ.
giving me your minis.
GZ.
he's not even acknowledging you. He's being
You will
disrespectful.
respond whenever I call your name. Zebra.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. President.
GZ.
I was
I have
not
a mission for
acknowledging
you.
that you changed
I
my
have
name,
a
Mr.
mission for
President.
you. Come
I
here
am
right
very
now.
upset.
Come here right
Do
now.
you need this turned into a purple pistol? I will do
Yes,
this
I
for you,
do.
Mr. President.
Okay. No, I was gonna give GZ a chance, but he apparently
No,
doesn't want
he-
it. So
I do not
GZ,
trust him.
I will do anything for you. I mean,
I
wait,
would not
what?
Madison?
He called you GZ. He did not call you
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
President.
Mr. President. I am getting confused by this name changing. I am now GZ. Okay.
yes.
Thank you for the clearance, Mr. President. Great job, agents and Mr. President.
There's someone else.
Because Mr. President is the most important person of all time.
People really don't know how to stay with their squad. Jesus.
Thank you for
Mr.
I
President,
want
may
my
I
purple
ask,
pistol.
do you have any,
Are you asking
Light
for
ammo?
anything from the president? You should only
Yes.
give to the president.
Mr. President, I may ask you with all my deepest respects and all my promotions, may I have 1 shotgun shell?
Yes, you may.
Are you really
Thank you,
gonna
Mr.
risk
President.
all of your?
You're very
There's a person over
kind
you,
and
Mr.
generous
President.
man. Mr. President, the terrorists that came in from Iran, they're illegal Mexicans.
Oh no, I hate those.
I thought Trump set it up for you. I am very sorry. It seems he has not done the job that he's told the.
Where's my
would
purple
do.
pistol?
Mr. President, somebody has stolen your purple pistol.
Agent Morat, I want you to get on this right now.
Mr. President, I will do so. Mr. President,
Do
is
not
it okay
have
if I
that
ask?
said purple pistol.
Mr. President, may I ask if everybody can draw me brick and metal? That is not you, Mr.
everyone
President, of
drop
course.
Agent Morat.
I thought
Naked Morat.
didn't.
You do not have to
Morat
call me
metal.
by
Already
Nick and
metal.
Morat. You can call me everything.
Okay,
Anything you want to, Mr.
I'm gonna
President.
give you all of my brick and metal. My dearest one. That's all my brick and metal.
All my brick and all my metal.
It's too quiet for Mr. President.
Can someone tell the president the time?
The time is
President, it
currently
is-
8 o'clock.
8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. exactly. Mr.
Nicely
President.
done, Jeezy.
It
Thank
is
you, Mr.
actually in military time. It is actually
I don't
20.
think,
Yes,
It's
please.
a 20.
Mr. President, would you rather the time in military time or regular time? Mr. President. I'm getting shot
Mr.
at.
President, I am deeply sorry.
Is that purple pistol ready?
Mr. President, I have the blue version. I just need more brick and metal, but I feel like the other
I
agents
have
are
brick and metal
holding
here
on.
for you.
Mr. President, may I ask, with all my deepest,
I have bandies for anyone who shall need them.
Brick and metal has
drop
been
me
dropped.
brick and metal.
What, you need,
I need-
brick and metal?
Let me ask.
Nick and Morat, can
I
you
only have
please,
brick.
can you please trade me a little bit of shotgun shells in order from
A
for
donation
metal?
has been given.
Mr. President, I am very
JZ.
sorry.
A donation has been given. Jay-Z!
Oh, thank you, Mr.
Mr.
President.
President, he
You are
is
my dearest
ignoring
one.
your. Mr. President, I shall have your purple pistol ready in 1 second. Let me just assassinate these people trying to
I think
murder
he's
you.
implying that he's gonna keep your purple pistol, Mr. President.
No, I'm implying that I'm going to give it to him.
Going to.
Mr. President,
Mr.
I will
President.
take
Keyword.
I will take the storm for this pistol will be given to you. Mr. President,
You,
I have it.
if you give me this purple pistol, 10 promotions right there.
Thank you, Mr. President. You are the most kind person in the world.
I need many bullets.
Mr. President,
which,
here you go.
Which how you want from me, Mr.
Thank you.
President?
I want you to... You get 10.
No, not 10
Mr. President, I
promotions.
cannot do that.
Five.
Yes, Mr. President, I agree with this. Mr. President, there's people, I would ask you that you take
Assassinators?
cover. Yes, Mr. President,
If I
thank
die,
you.
Is the
Mr. President, is because
this-
I followed your orders, Mr. President. That I killed myself.
Mr. President, he is saying that
Nicely
your
done,
orders are
Jay-Z.
bad and that your orders are killing him from
It
other
literally
people.
is killing me, but Mr. President, I will do it.
It literally is killing me, but
Mr. President, I have assassinated the 2 people who are shooting at you. There may be more, so I
Nicely done,
please ask that you
Jay-Z.
do not.
We shall go to circle, Mr. President.
Mr. President, I feel like Gay Zebra does not trust your judgments.
actually is confused.
Oh yes, I'm very sorry, Mr. President. I know my English is very bad. I should never speak to you in an unkind tone again.
Mr. President, do you want an Uber?
I do want to Uber very much.
May I
Mr.
have
President,
it,
am I
the
asked that
Uber
I
too?
drive?
Yes. Naked
Mr.
Morat
President, shall I
drive.
Second.
get fish first
Yes.
before I
Yes,
get
you
I should
shall.
drive. Mr. President, would ask that I drive.
drive?
Mr. President, I like that rap that you put on. It's a very glorious rap. One that you...
Mr. President, I
We'll
have
be
a gift for
riding.
you.
We'll
I have a
be
gift for
riding.
you, Mr. President.
Ooh, really?
Mr. President, I have a gift for you. Mr. President, I will deliver it to
That was
you.
I gave that to you, Mr.
I see.
President.
I saw it. That was Jay-Z.
Mr. President, Gay Zebra is not trying to get in the votes. He's saying that he
Ew.
does not want to be with you.
Naked
I
Morat.
do for the rest of my life.
Oh yes, I'm very sorry. As I've told you, my English is very bad. I am very
Jay-Z,
sorry
get in
for
that
this.
boat right there. Me,
Yes, ma'am.
me, and Naked Morat shall go in this one.
Hey, Zaken, no.
In my boat, Zeke. Wait, I forgot how to go.
Mr. President, he's trying to shoot at you. He's trying to shoot at you, Mr. President.
Yes, whoever.
I feel like you should
Jay-Z,
be
my chat.
do
demoted.
that one more
I am
time.
Gay
You'll
Zebra.
be promoted 5.
Oh
Mr.
no.
President, he has
Mr.
not
President.
killed himself yet. Can you not do your orders
I
immediately?
will
like
at
you
the very
requested?
end of the game, Mr. President. I
Mr.
just
President, he's implying that he's
Oh,
going to
the
wait,
game.
that your orders are not important.
they are very important to me. That is why I am cherishing them for the rest of the game.
Mr. President, he is trying to lie his way to not killing himself because he wants to win the match.
Are
When
you
winning
trying
the
to
match
judge
doesn't even
me?
matter for
Are you trying to judge me, Inamar? You shall
What
judge
he-
the
Mr.
servant
President,
of Mr.
he
President.
I'm
just
getting
called his
shot at.
superior
I'm getting
officer.
shot at.
Go to
Mr. President
Mr.
is getting
President.
shot at.
Mr. President, I just killed this horrible citizen who was trying to kill you.
Where are they,
Mr. President,
What?
Zakan
I have
just
been
died.
killed.
Agent Zakan.
I shall save Agent
May
Bacon.
y'all please res me?
Mr. President, is it okay if
I
I,
will
do not
res-
res him?
It is your choice.
I will
Thank you,
res
Mr.
him.
President.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, if may I ask, do you have any AR ammo?
I do.
May I have some, Mr. President? Thank you.
That's all I have.
You're the most generous
Mr.
person.
President,
I am so
I've
thankful
never
for
asked
you.
you for any ammo, Mr. President.
Mr. President, he has asked you for
Yeah,
promotions,
he's
which
given
it.
is way
You
much
did.
more worth.
You did technically ask me for shotgun shells earlier.
I didn't. Okay. Thank you for your generous donation,
Mr.
but
President?
I did not directly.
Mr. President, I have a Uber for you.
I'm getting
Mr.
sniped at.
President, it is stealth black. I will have it be your wrap. Agent Zakan, go with Agent Gay
There's a
Zebra.
person on me. There's a person on me. I need help, Mr. President's servants. I got sniped.
Mr. President, he is implying that he cannot do anything, that he should not be part
I
of
will
your
now-
Secret Service.
Let them kill me. He just knocked both of us in
Who
one
killed
shot.
you guys?
There's a sweaty... Mr. President,
finishing.
if I may ask...
He is a bot, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. You are our savior.
May I be res, Mr. President?
Mr. President...
Justin, res the
Yes, Mr. President, Mr. President.
scoundrel.
Mr. President, I shall do it as you are told me. Mr. President, how many promotions is 12 kills?
6 promotions.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. And Mr. President, do you need mini shields?
No, I do not.
Mr.
I do
President,
need.
there is a
shotguns.
purple pistol.
I am
right
back.
Mr.
Oh,
President,
yeah,
Mr.
I
President,
shall-
I shall
Mr. President.
ask you if you and your servants may please res me.
Mr.
anywhere
President,
there
he
is
is implying that I'm a servant and not a Secret Service agent tasked
Oh,
with
no,
protecting
that's-
the dearest
that's it.
president.
I don't think we're gonna be able to reboot you for that, bud.
Mr.
I'm
President,
dearly sorry.
if I may ask, I need to use the restroom because I had Taco Bell last night. May I use it? Mr. President, may I use it?
You may use it.
Thank you. You are the most generous person. Oh, explosive diarrhea. I'm very sorry, Mr. President. Mr. President,
Anybody
may I
have
ask, do you have any
medkits?
medkits?
I do have a medkit.
May I
May
have
you,
med
may I ask that you drop, yes, drop it for Zakand.
Let's go get this supply drop servant. I mean agent. I did not say servant.
It is fine if you call me a servant, but I do not believe that gay as zebra should be able to call us the servants.
Yeah, he is not allowed to be said servant out of his mouth.
I'm dearly
Mr.
sorry.
President, do you
Dirty
need any
little mouth.
AR? Mr. President, I have something for you.
Yes.
Oh, here. Let's drop you more. Here.
Nicely done.
There's a
I
supply
don't need
drop,
that much.
but you
I
may
ain't
be in
gonna do
Mr.
it.
President, I
because of
shall
the
open the supply
storm.
drop for you. Thank you,
think
Mr.
Mr.
President.
President
Please do
wants
not
to
open the supply drop. I will open it for you. There you go. You do not need to have your tainted your hands tainted.
Launchpad, Mr. President. Justin, I mean,
Mr. President, I
SMR
have a
has
launchpad.
taken the
Would you
launchpad from
rather
you.
you or me hold it? Because if I hold it, I can kill
You-
people.
You may hold it.
Anybody
Thank you,
want
Mr.
the
President.
sniper?
You may take it.
Mr. President,
I need
shall.
shotgun shells.
Mr. President, here. Mr. President, may I ask
Oh
for
my
some
God.
shotgun shells? May I ask for some shotgun shells?
Mr. President, Mr. President,
Thank you, Mr. President.
shall I ask for Zakin to have AR ammo because he has not said anything about it and he should really get a promotion for not asking for AR ammo?
Mr. President, I can.
He has 0
I
AR
may
ammo.
give
You get a promotion. Nicely done.
Mr. Zakin.
And he also
I
should get AR ammo. Not saying
Oh,
that
yeah,
you have to
Agent
give it to
Zakin,
him.
I have a bunch of AR ammo for you if you would
I
like
have
it.
18.
Yes,
Mr. President, I shall drop you AR ammo too.
May you please
Hey,
come to
Nathan
Zakin?
President,
Morag, come
Mr.
here.
President, Mr. President, take that.
I
shall
don't, I don't need it.
Yes, you do.
Go and get it, my dear
I
President
I'll
Servant.
Take
take
that.
this if you'd rather.
I shall kill everybody.
I got sniped. The president has been sniped.
I
Take it
strongly
on the
suggest
president
that
at
you
all
use your
costs.
green AR and the sniper from far range.
Mr. President, I have knocked one. I am going to rush in now.
Take the launch pad, may I ask?
Zakin, may I ask that you do not join me and protect Mr. President?
Where is he?
Mr. President, may I ask that...
I am being sniped at.
There's a person by the launch pad, Mr. President. Please shoot at him, please.
Mr. President,
Or not.
Mr. President, Zachary...
Did you just call me by my, did you not call me by my
Gay,
PB name?
Gay as Zebra has...
No, Mr. President, he did not call me by my real name. By my... Mr. President.
Oh,
He called me Zachary. Are you...
Mr. President, there's one more. Please, Mr. President.
Please let
Please take
Mr.
care of
President do his job, please. Please.
Oh,
Yay.
Mr. President.
Mr. President has won the match.
Mr. President, you are
Mr.
the one.
Mr. President, you know what to do.
Okay.
We timed it.
We timed it.
Mr. President, how many promotions is 15 kills?
5.
3.
If I may say, it's 17. I
Okay,
mean, 4.
sure.
I mean, 7. 7. Sorry, I'm
You can
very
have
sorry.
7. Zach,
Thank you, Mr.
I mean,
President.
May I please
JV?
get 2 promotions? Since
You
I
get
have
5.
had 4. Well, thank you, Mr. President. I strongly suggest that Mr. President, that you shall take 1 promotion away from me and give it to
Naked Mole Rat.
yeah,
okay, so both people
MR.
get extra. Those other 2 get 2 extra. Oh, look who joined. Hey, Kylan.
we're playing Mr. President.
You want to play Protect the President?
I mean, we can't. We already have a squad. Shall if we not
Mr.
kick
President
anyone
shall
and be
decide
reasonable?
time, shall he? Kylan, do you want to play Mr. President?
I have a good feeling I am about to get kicked.
That was the only good idea you ever had in your entire life.
Mr. President, he is
I think-
making fun of you.
I say that someone should make me party leader, whoever it is.
You are party leader, dearest Mr. President.
Leader.
And I suggested that he made you party leader.
With you, is that an extra promotion?
Yeah, it should be. It should be.
Yeah, it should be. It should be. Okay,
I'm in the loading screen.
Kylan, what's your code name gonna be?
Black
Gay.
toothpaste.
Gay Sway.
Okay, shut up. Hey.
Black toothpaste.
No, my code
Gay
name.
Black Boy.
Justin, shut up, you fat
I have a
faggot.
feeling that
Hey, not that. You shall not be roasting people in
I
this server.
have a feeling that NMR
Or you
is
get
being
replaced.
racist.
Mr. President, I'm not being racist. I am just being truthful.
Okay,
said
so
that?
Justin is
Naked
Naked
Mole Rat.
Mole Rat. Zach is look. Tell him Zach's.
Gayest Zebra.
So what's yours gonna be, Kylan?
My name is gonna be
Gay Sway.
Justin.
Gay
Shut
Sway, it
up, you fat
rhymes.
faggot. Hey,
Shut up,
Mr.
Justin.
President, Gay Sway is insulting me.
I don't care.
You
Silence.
are
Naked
also
Mole Rat.
insulting.
Silence.
Yes,
Juicy.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
My code is gonna be whistle. That's it.
Okay.
Just
Wow.
whistle.
I have a feeling
you gotta protect.
we should make
you have to protect
this
me.
name
Get that?
first.
I'm the president. You gotta protect me.
Agent.
You gotta
Mr.
put a night
President
skin
is
on.
being very mean
You gotta put
to
a
me.
night skin on, like an agent skin on.
Did you just say Mr. President was being mean to you?
Justin don't got an agent skin on.
No, I said Agent
Agent.
is being very mean to me.
Sort of.
I'm an assassin for him.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. You get a promotion already.
Mr.
Oh yeah,
President,
I give out promotions. Every 2 kills, you get a promotion.
Oh,
And that was
Justin
my
just
idea
got like
that
15
Mr.
promotions.
President implied.
Just because.
Justin has negative 15 promotions just cause.
No. I gave him 15 promotions that game
per
just
kill.
because.
2 per kill. Mr. President, my ass is it okay if I put on my pajamas. I've been very.
That's okay. Agent,
Thank you.
Naked Mole Rat.
Thank you.
Making more out.
Oh yeah, guys, you have to refer to everyone as their agent names too.
Agent Gayest Zebra, Agent. And
Whistle.
Agent Justin.
No, don't
And
whistle.
Agent
just
Naked
whistle.
Girl Rat. No, it's
Just-
Agent.
No, it's just
It's Agent.
it's
I
Agent
can't.
Whistle.
I can't pronounce that name, Mr. President.
Mr. President, gay as zebra can't whistle.
I give Jay-Z a promotion just because I feel bad he can't whistle.
Okay, no. My new nickname is Warrior. Okay. Hey.
Okay.
Mr. President, he's suggesting that he's a warrior instead of a Secret Service agent. I feel like he is dishonoring your name.
It's his first day.
Mr. President,
should be
he
it.
is being very rude to me.
Does it look like I asked?
We're going to Salty.
Mr. President,
Okay.
he's being very, very rude and very mean to
someone
me.
dropped.
Agent
I'm
Warrior.
Warrior
I'm
has
the rogue agent that gets the job done by myself.
Kind of true though.
He is saying that he does not need your help, Mr. President, and that you are a bad.
That's what I'm saying.
When did he imply that he was a bad person?
Oh yeah, and
He's
Kylan,
implying that me and
You gotta do
that
anything
his
I say
superior is
for
meaner.
promotions.
Mr. President, he's
I
he's
suggest we
suggesting that
ditch
his
this and go to
superior.
retail.
Mr. President, may I
what?
ask? I'm not able to go to retail. I shall murder everybody here.
You mean risky?
You shall go to Risky or retail, whichever
Me and
you
Kylan are gonna
please.
go. I mean, me and Agent Warrior will go to Risky.
I may
Yes,
die
ma'am.
off spawn, Mr. President.
I will try
Mr.
not.
President, let's land. Let's try not to die first. Okay.
I already died.
Mr.
I'm already
President,
dead.
no.
I knocked one, Mr. President.
Agent, you must get my card or else we have to leave. This is like the first time this has
Mr.
happened.
President, I got
He's low,
exploded.
he's low.
Oh God.
I had
Wow,
no
Mr.
idea
President,
that there was anyone in
the
The
there.
person
person tasked
died.
with protecting you didn't protect you. I feel like he should get a demotion.
Yeah, demotion. All of you get demotion.
Mr. President, I tried saving you. I
I
went
don't
towards
care,
you.
Agent
But you
Warrior.
were one of the
Be
first
quiet.
ones to die. At least
Yes,
I
ma'am, I'm
was the
very
one,
sorry.
the final one to carry anyone.
Jay-Z, you get half a point. Half a point.
Jay-Z. Who the heck is Jay-Z?
Don't you mean Jeezy, Mr. President? He
Yeah,
is being
yeah,
very
Jay-Z, I'm
rude.
sorry.
I think Justin is
No, I'm helping to with his English because I struggle with it too, and I believe that we
Yes,
should all be equal.
I respect the help of
But
Justin.
Mr. President is
Or Naked
very
Morat.
much more smarter and cuter and no homo and better than me.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god!
Mr. President,
Mr. President. Has this gone too far?
Mr. President,
yeah.
I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I think I'm being more gay than gay as zebra.
But
I
you're
shall
more.
stop.
You're sus, Justin.
Mr. President, do you like my pajamas?
Where? Oh, I love your legit.
Mr. President, you can say anything you want
myself.
against Justin. I mean,
Mr.
ANMR.
President, he's calling his superior Justin.
You will not be able to do that, GC.
may you take halfway away from me, please, Mr.
Yes,
President?
I will take a half a point away
Because
from you for that.
I'm very sorry, but I really don't
Mr.
like.
President, I think you should give
Bad points.
I think you should give Gay as Zebra his promotion back because he is being very sorry.
But I don't want it
I
back.
will
I don't
respect
want it
that.
back.
You get your
I found
promotion
Mama.
back.
Mama.
I think you should get another promotion for that. No, I'm fine.
And I marked
Yeah,
it,
you
Mr.
should.
President.
That's a promotion for you. Go to this house.
Mr. President, my ass, can I get the basement chest and nobody else?
You may.
Besides you. Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr. President, I am having it.
Never knew
I
they were
don't
gonna
know.
lie.
I mean, Agent Warrior is just like over here, like, what's happening?
He doesn't know what's happening. I feel like he should get a demotion. He hasn't been calling you Mr. President.
Justin, shut up, freaking fag.
Mr. President, he's not calling me by Agent Nick and Morat. I feel like he should get a
Yeah,
demotion.
that's a demotion. That's a negative.
You were at negative
That's a
500
negative
million
demotion.
points.
Well, first off, I forgot his agent name, so I don't know what to call him.
How could you forget his-
How do you forget that?
Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
Mr. President, may I say nice kill?
Mr. President, I think Justin is. I mean, Naked Morat is gay.
Mr. President,
I kind of
I
agree.
think- Oh, Mr. President, there's Sweaty players here.
I kind of agree.
Mr.
I'm on
President,
Naked
Mr.
Mora.
President.
Naked Mora is down.
This guy has a purple tack on me, Mr. President.
Mr. President, I have minis for you
Mr.
to
President, I'm
supply.
down. Mr. President, Mr.
Mr.
President.
President, to your left.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Mr. President, Gay Zebra has abandoned us.
GZ, you have failed us all.
Yeah.
You under
I'm
President,
sorry.
Gay Zebra is
Zebra.
being a very gay zebra right now.
Kylan, I order you to roast GZ.
Jeezy? Who's that?
I will die,
Gay
Mr.
Zebra.
President. For your
Oh, Jay-
orders, I will die.
Zach, you have the same personality as a sandpaper.
Oh wow.
Nobody likes it. Rubs against everything that's a guy.
I like how he looks at it too. He's like, never mind.
Mr. President, I think you should demote a gay zebra for one.
I have
I
sacrificed
see
my
you
life,
abandoned us.
Mr. President.
GZ.
Mr. President, Naked Morat, I think he has a crooked hairline. I'm just saying.
Mr. President,
You're kind of right.
Agent
though.
Warrior is being rude to his
Yeah,
his
Agent
superior.
Warrior. I don't want to hear anything else out of your mouth unless it's ordered.
Mr. President, I honestly
being
don't
mean to
care
his
what Naked
superior.
Morat
Did
says.
I order you to say this?
Nigga, I ordered myself to say something. I know you.
You will be demoted to negative 100.
Okay, okay.
Try me.
Mr. President, he called you the N-word, and
You can't demote me for that.
No, Justin, don't say that.
GZ, ready up right now or you get demoted 5.
Okay, I will.
oh, he didn't ready up.
Mr.
Never mind,
President.
Mr. President, I am very sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mr. President, that guy had a purple tack, and he is faking being OG. This kid is a very
Mr. President, Naked Morat is riding your meat. He's riding your meat. I respect.
Mr. President, he's speaking of things that did not happen yet. I mean, that would never happen, Mr. President. I'm very sorry.
GZ is actually streaming all this so that we can live this on.
Oh yeah, I'm about to stream this too. Look, I'm about to stream this too.
Mr. President, Agent Warrior is trying to be gay again.
Mr. President, he doesn't have a hairline.
I think
Mr. President,
Kinda true.
gay
NMR,
zebra.
I think NMR is
doesn't have
implying
hairline.
that being gay is wrong, and I find that very offensive, Mr. President.
Mr. President, I'm not
That
implying
is
that
very
being gay is
offensive.
wrong.
That's a demotion for you, Naked Morat.
Mr. President, I am very sorry. I did not want it to mean that way. I am very sorry, gay zebra.
Agent Warrior, where are we going?
We
President,
can go.
Agent Warrior is being racist.
Be quiet, Naked Morat.
Is that
Agent-
Mr.
Mr.
President?
President,
Naked
Mr.
Morat,
Salty again.
sir?
Naked Morat, if you don't be quiet, you get demotions.
Sorry, Mr. President.
Better be sorry.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
Naked Morat. Mr. President, he's assaulting
Okay,
your
okay,
junior.
let's make a rule. Mr. President,
he's
if
saying
you
that
want to
saying
make this
yes,
rule,
ma'am is bad.
if
Okay?
Because
State the
he's
rule.
a sir.
if you want to make this
Mr.
rule, Mr.
President is a
President, we
ma'am.
shall. Okay,
Mr. President is a
Mr.
Mr.
President.
and a ma'am.
No, he's just
President
Mr.
is
Ma'am.
all. He's a
Mr.
god.
Man, President.
He's all knowing.
Mr.
He's the
President,
best
Yeah,
person
I
in the
can
world.
change into whatever I want. I could be black if I wanted to.
He could say the
Mr.
N-word
President,
if
you
he
have gone
wanted
too
to.
far.
What's up? My name is Tom.
Charlie Orland Hotel.
Mr.
not
President,
how
I
black
feel like
people
his
talk.
laugh is being
I'm
mean to
Tom
you,
Roland.
and he's insulting you.
Gang, all that.
Mr. President, I am very offended, but it's too funny. I can't be offended. So like,
Mr. President, I have a pistol for you, Mr. President. Mr. President, oh here, thank you, Mr. President.
Oh, is that GZ? What is that rule that you were talking about?
Yeah, I didn't understand anything. So.
Oh yeah. So if someone gets under negative 10 points, we shall kick them from the party and invite someone else.
Are you serious?
That's gonna take
Nah,
me like
that's
100
a pretty
points.
bad rule.
That's a bad rule.
If they get negative 100 points.
And
which
Mr.
is-
President,
Zach
I
is about to-
sacrificed myself in order to save the team because
Mr.
I knocked
President-
somebody and I killed myself. And I am
Mr.
right
President, I
here.
feel like he is trying to get rid of all of us so he can take all the glory for protecting you. I feel like he
I
should get a.
clearly killed someone right here.
Nicely done. That's a promotion.
Mr.
Agent
President, I'm
Warrior.
going to try to revive.
Okay, Agent Warrior. If you get that off, you get 5 promotions. I need assistance. I need assistance. President is dying. I repeat, President is dying.
Mr. President, if you can box up, I'm on my way.
President is almost dead. I repeat, President is
President.
almost dead.
Mr. President, use heals. Do you have any heals, Mr. President? Mr. President. Mr. President, I shall kill all these kids. Hold it. You're
Are
fine.
you implying that they are kids and not adults?
Yes, because the
NMR?
kids will
Agent
will be the
Warrior,
stupid
we need your
people.
help.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. I have
Mr.
to
President, I
give up.
killed them.
Mr. President, there's more.
I am coming to help with the president.
Mr. President, I've got the
I-
revo.
Mr. President, I'm implying that they are kids because only
Mr.
kids would be
President.
stupid enough to assault the all-knowing, amazing person.
I have
named
dropped
Mr.
a fishing
President.
rod for you, Mr. President, if you shall want it.
I shall not wanted it, but thanks for the thought.
That's the thought.
That's all that matters in the end, especially
Mr.
for
President, do you want a rocket launcher?
I cannot hold that in my micro.
Mr. President, I got minis.
Does any
Nicely
of
done.
Mr. President's agents want rocket launchers?
I would like a rocket launcher. I have minis, Mr. President.
President.
Agent Warrior, I command you to take
Agent
this
Warrior,
big
I
pot.
dropped you
Yes,
rocket
sir.
launcher.
Yes.
Mr. President, I do not have any shield. If you could, if you know where any is, may you please order me to get some.
I have
I
ordered
have
you to get
no
this big
shield
pot.
either, Mr. President, and I did not ask for any.
Mr.
So
President,
shall I
please
have the
keep
big
your
potted?
promise.
He's asking for shield, if Mr. President.
I
Mr.
could
President,
take it right
have
now,
a
but
big
I
pot.
did not. So shall I have the big pot?
Knoweth.
Okay.
Mr. President, I should give Nick and Morad a big pot.
May
Okay,
I?
never
May
mind. GZ, you can have it.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Nick and
President.
Morad, I have a big pot for you.
Thank
Does
you,
anyone have
Warrior.
AR ammo? I have 14.
Mr. President, I do not have any.
I have this AR and this ammo.
Thank you, Mr. President. You are my servant. I mean,
Whoa!
Mr. President, demote him.
You get demoted 5. No. 10.
200 servants. That should be.
I
would
meant
demote him
to say
5,000.
that I am your servant. I have very bad English.
Mr.
I'm
President,
sorry if you find that
Agent
offensive.
Warrior, may you drop me some sniper ammo if you have any?
But thank you for
Yes.
dropping me AR
Yes,
ammo.
Morad.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I have a rocket launcher right here if anyone wants it.
I have
That
some
was.
already, Mr. President,
Yes.
would you like a blue tack?
I already have one, but thank you for the
Oh,
thought.
Mr. President,
It's
would
a-
you ever
Mr.
like to
President.
say Mr. President?
Huh?
Would you like to say Mr. President?
Mr. President, he's trying to make you call him Mr. President. Mr. President,
I
Gay
never
Zebra is trying
said
to make
that.
you call Mr. President.
I
He's
ne-
trying to be your.
I never said that. I was
He's
just
already
wondering.
called you a servant, and he is already
That's
doing
another-
this.
Mr. President,
That's
he's trying to
another
take over.
10, Jay-Z.
He's trying to take over. He's trying to take over, Mr. President.
That's a demotion of 10, Jay-Z.
I am now.
GZ.
I
How many
command
points am I at
Agent
now?
Agent Warrior to take this big pot.
Yes, sir, Mr. President, sir. I've collected the big pot.
Mr. President,
President,
there's a blue
pistol?
pistol right here.
I said it first,
I found it
Justin.
first.
I mean,
I marked it
NMR.
for Mr. President. He is calling
You
you
both get
superior,
one. You
Justin.
both get one promotion.
Mr. President,
may you
do me
please
a
take one
favor.
away from me, Mr. President, because I called NMR Justin.
Mr. President, I have ammo for you right here.
Mr. President, can you please give Gay Zebra another promotion
I need
because
mini
he is
ammo.
being very
I
nice
can't
right
take
now,
yours.
even though he usually isn't.
Oh, okay, Mr. President.
Mr. President, where do you want to head to next?
Mr.
We
President, I
will
dropped you.
farm and head to.
I drop you light ammo, Mr.
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 President.
President,
Mr. President,
Yes,
I can
Mr.
also
President.
drop
Nicely
you
done,
50 light
Agent
ammo.
Warrior. That's a 5 promotion for you.
I will drop you exactly 50 light ammo, Mr. President.
Mr. President, I have 180 light ammo for you if you would like to have it.
Ooh, I would
Mr.
love to
President.
have it.
Mr. President, there's
That's 10 promotion for you.
for her
Mr. President, would you like a beach ball, Mr. President?
180.
That's 10 for Naked Mole Rat, and that's 5 for JC.
Hey, Agent Warrior, do you have any light ammo?
Yes,
gave me all his-
I gave him all.
Same.
Here, you
Anything
Where
for
do you
Mr.
want to
President?
carry this beach ball,
here,
Mr. President?
If Mr. President wanted me to kill myself, I would. In real life.
Agent Naked Mole Rat, there's mini ammo for you, and Agent Warrior.
Mr. President, thank
There's
you.
many
You
ammo
are
for
too
you.
generous.
Yes, sir, Mr. President, sir.
Mr. President,
Alright,
I have something for you.
Sir, yes, Mr. President, sir.
Mr. President, I have a present for you.
Mr. President, does the supply drop
More
off
light
ahead?
ammo.
Oh yes.
Agent Warrior,
like
do you
that.
have any light ammo for me?
Oh my God! Stop giving me. Stop. Look here. Take your. Agent. I don't need this bin. I don't need this much.
Okay, wait.
I don't need
Mr.
anyone-
Mr. President, Mr. President,
Unless I command you to give me light ammo, I do not need light ammo.
Mr. President, I'm very sorry.
I'm very
President,
sorry too,
Salty
Mr.
is that
President.
way, and I feel like we are. Mr. President, there's a beach ball right here. Would you like to play beach ball?
I would
Mr.
love to
President,
play
supply
beach
drop
I
is up
actually
ahead?
asked you that first, but
You
no
may
harm
claim it,
to
Warrior.
NMR.
Yes, sir, Mr. President, sir.
Mr. President, here. I'm gonna
It's
pass it to
very
you.
fun
Ready?
to play beach
Mr.
ball on the
President, I
beach.
also have a basketball if you would like to play with that. I know you're very good at basketball.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know, Mr.
You
President.
already know.
You know, Mr.
Yeah.
President. Kobe.
Oh, I love that. Oh, look at these
Mr. President.
moves.
Kobe. Wait, I'll get you a more proper.
Mr. President, I do not like NMR's Kobe because he is
Kobe?
disrespecting. He is disrespecting
I am honoring him
the
who he is
death
as a
of a loved
person
one to many
because
people.
I'm
Let us go to zone. Yes.
Mr. President, I have a present for you.
What is that? Where is it?
Light ammo.
Mr. President,
No, I don't need your light ammo.
didn't Mr. President command you not to give him any light ammo unless
Yeah, I
you
did.
Join my
Mr.
stream.
President, I was just making sure because I know
Wait,
that
what'd you
you
say?
would.
Are you
Mr.
saying that
Warrior
Mr.
is on my
President will
screen.
forget?
Who?
No, I am
don't
saying
know.
that he is a very busy
Or he's
person.
like, or he or
that
she.
he
I
would
mean, I'm
do
not
this.
assuming anything. But
Are you saying that his servants get none of the credit for the work?
No, I am
he-
saying that Mr. President is a
President
very
himself?
busy man because he does
I
so
ordered
many
a warrior
things
to
and
eat
he's the
this
best person.
flopper?
Okay, yes,
Mr.
sir.
President, is it okay if I give Warrior a medkit and I hold the flopper because I very much like floppers?
It is very okay if warrior agrees.
It is very okay that I not agree.
Mr. President, I am his superior and he's being very rude to me.
Mr. President, I don't give a dang. I want my flopper back.
Mr. President, he's
Agent
saying
Moonlight,
very
give him the
disrespectful.
flopper.
Give me
Yes,
the
Mr.
flopper.
President.
Thank
He's
you.
being very rude to you though, and I feel like he should not be saying these words. He said "dang" to you.
Mr.
And I would never
President,
say that to you.
Mr.
It's not
President,
to.
do you or any of your agents have any AR ammo?
Mr.
Mr.
President,
President?
may I give him a ARM? I have 277.
May you give me 77, Justin,
77
Why
Nova.
7?
so you can be at even 200? Because I know
Why
you like
not
even
78?
numbers.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I will. Mr. President. Mr. President.
Bro, it says I'm the first. I'm the first person to catch a fish.
Mr. President,
Yes.
is it okay if I give Agent Gaius Zebra some AR ammo?
It is very okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. President, your fishing skills are impeccable.
Mr. President, this house has already been looted.
Mr.
Mr.
President, there's
President, do you want
fighting
me
and
to go
talking.
back to the storm and get that big puff for you, Mr. President?
This is for you.
Mr. President, there's a chest up
Mr.
here.
President, I shall withhold it. If
Mr.
you
President,
want
I
me
feel
to.
like we are saying, I feel like we are interrupting each other and being very rude. Mr. President, might I have that burst?
There's a
Yes.
golden burst.
It doesn't matter. One of y'all can take it.
I already have a
President, thank
legendary
you.
one.
But you said golden, wait.
I mean,
President, I
purple.
feel like you should give, Warrior a promotion for giving me that burst assault rifle.
Okay, Warrior gets a promotion. 5 of them.
I feel like you should give Justin a promotion for saying that Warrior should get a promotion.
I feel like Gay Zach is to get a promotion for saying that.
I feel like
I feel like
Agent Warrior should get one.
Everyone gets 10 promotions.
Okay.
Thank
I
you,
feel
Mr.
like Mr.
President.
President should get a
Mr.
promotion.
President, I
for-
sniped one person right there.
Nicely done.
Very
President?
nicely done, NMR.
Yes,
Mr.
Thank
President,
you,
is someone
Agent
else fighting?
Gay Zebra. Mr. President, there's a lot of people on me. May I ask for assistance from
I
Gay
am
Zebra
coming,
and Agent
NMR.
Warrior?
I am very sorry that I am behind the pack.
It is okay.
I'm also
Your
getting
superior
shot at.
forgives you. Mr. President,
Mr. President, I have eliminated them.
Mr.
There are
President,
other people.
may I ask that you get undercover and please
There
do
are
not
other
get hit?
people south of us.
Mr. President, I feel like somebody. Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President,
I order someone to get me a better pistol.
Mr. President, here you go. Mr. President,
Mr.
Nicely
President, there is a
done.
person out there.
10 promotions.
I sniped him, Mr. President.
Mr. President, yep. Mr. President, I killed
Nice
him.
one. Mr. President, there's more.
Kill them all.
We're at Warrior.
Yes, sir, Mr. President, sir. Right here, you guys. I'm missing all my shots. Missing all my shots.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is
I killed him.
okay, Warrior. I forgive you for missing your shot.
Got him. Mr. President, I killed him.
Thank you.
There's a purple
I
score
order
for
you to
the
give
president.
Warrior that pump. I order
Can I
you
get
to
that
give
pump? Can I
Warrior
get that
Yes,
pump?
sir. Yes, you can have that.
Thank you,
Mr.
more.
President, I have a launch pad. Would you like to use it?
There's still
I
some
am
loot
getting
over there.
sniped at.
There's
We're at-
loot
from
over-
Mr.
loot over
President.
I'm
there.
going to kill the people who are sniping at you.
He is right here.
Yes, Mr. President.
I am on the case, Mr. President.
I will eliminate thee.
I got him a 47 headshot.
I hit him with our harpoon gun,
Great
Mr.
job,
President.
team.
Nicely done.
President, there's another burst assault rifle for anybody.
There's loot right there. I need shotgun shells.
Mr. President, I'm going
Mr.
back by the
President,
launch pad.
Mr. President, here you go. Mr. President, do you have any shotgun shells I can have?
NMR, would you like a flopper, NMR?
You suck, bro.
Oh, Mr. President, do you have any more shotgun shells I can have?
There's some behind you too.
Oh, thank you, Mr. President.
Ah!
Mr. President, I have a bandage gun. You can use have them. Mr. President, Gay as Zebra is being
I'm
very
very
gay.
sorry. I'm very sorry. I had trouble getting the flopper, and now I have
Mr.
eaten the
President,
flopper.
oh, thank you.
Mr. President, there's a team right here. I repeat, team right here.
I need to get hit with that
Agent-
bandage bazooka.
Mr. President,
Agent
there's a medkit. Would you like the bandage gun or the medkit?
Bandage bazooka.
Mr. President, I have knocked one. Knocked
Thank
one,
you.
Mr. President.
Nicely done.
Agent
Nicely
Warrior,
done,
I ask
Warrior.
that you don't completely
we need
kill every
to help
single one of
Agent
them.
Warrior. Everyone push in on Agent Warrior.
Mr. President, they have the new gun.
Yes, ma'am.
They have the new gun.
It is not very new, Agent Warrior, just so you know.
Mr. President, they have the almost new gun. Almost new gun. They're healing. They're healing.
I am coming up behind it. I knocked
Knocked
him, Mr.
President.
President.
I need help. This President needs help.
I had gotten hit by a
President.
trap.
Knocked one.
So I knocked another.
There is a trap. Be very careful. There's a trap in there. Right there.
The trap has been destroyed.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mr.
Mr.
President.
President.
I'm taking this new gun because I haven't played for yet.
I need to take a med kit.
Mr. President, you cannot use the gun. You
Mr.
cannot
President,
use
shall if we
Shut
trick
up.
shot the last person?
Mr. President can use
It is
whatever
all
gun
right.
he wants because he's the president.
the gun. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. First one.
Everyone, I order everybody to crank as high as they can.
Yes, sir, Mr. President.
Yes, sir, Mr. President, sir.
Oh,
Mr. President, they didn't have
I
that.
have one with 1 kill.
President, that
have
kills the
two
best gun in the
kills,
whole game.
Mr. President. Should I Shall I get a promotion?
Everyone in
I have
this
6
lobby
kills.
gets 10 promotions.
Thank you, Mr.
Mr.
President. You are so thankful. I mean,
Mr. President,
forgiving.
may I request that we do creative in a few matches?
Yes, you may request that.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. I request that you, or no, I do not request. I say that you did the most in this game, and if we weren't protecting you, we wouldn't have won.
Thanks.
And you're the best person.
Agent Warrior, are you streaming this?
Yes, sir, Mr. President, sir.
I'm also streaming this, Mr. President.
Nicely
I
done.
mean, Gay Zebra are both streaming, Mr. President, sir.
Mr. President, may I ask what is Agent Warrior's channel name?
You may
Cog
ask.
one.
Cog.
KAUGG1.
One.
Oh yeah, I know. Cog.
There is one person watching.
Mr. President, he put in the description he is cracked, and he didn't put that Mr. President is cracked.
I'm sorry, I didn't have time to change it, alright?
I'll let you name it, Mr. Okay.
I named it after Mr. President, so you can't get mad at me
I
on
also
that.
named mine Mr. President.
I know.
Before,
Thank you for that.
for
10 promotions to both of you.
Yes, sir. Mr. President, sir. Oh, I can't sing that. Right. Mr. President, we're all 3 of us are landing at the same house.
President,
All
may
four.
I get the bomb chest? Thank you, Mr. President.
may I please have a gun?
I have placed a trap, Mr. President.
Very good, warrior. May I please get this chest? Or,
Warrior, you may get this chest right here.
Yes, sir, Mr. President, sir.
shall if I get a gun, Mr. President, sir? From this chest.
That was Warrior's chest.
Mr. President, sir, there are people in here.
Mr. President, there's 3 people in this house that I'm at.
I
cannot help anyone, Mr. President. I do not have a gun.
Naked we should go to Naked Morad.
This kid just no-scoped me, Mr. President.
Mr.
I
President,
do not have a gun. I need very much help. I pickaxed him twice, Mr. President. He's right there. He's default. He's dead.
I picked up some spikes, Mr. President. He's right there.
Oh, Mr. President, I have been knocked.
Mr. President, shall we all leave?
No, Mr. President shall win this. Mr. President, may I ask that you get my card? Once you kill this kid. Mr. President, if you go into Cog 1's chat, I put that Mr. President is the best to tell everybody how great you are.
Nicely done.
Cog 1's chat, I put that Mr. President is the best to tell everybody how great you are.
Thank you, Mr. President,
I'm
for getting
also-
my reboot card, Mr. President, sir.
Mr. President,
Please
there's a
don't worry
target
about
approaching.
resing us, Mr. President. Please fight this guy.
Mr. President, you can wait however long you want to res us. I will not discriminate because you are Mr. President.
Very nicely done, Mr.
May I
President.
ask that you begin and laugh at him? May I
No,
ask
no,
that
no,
you
no, no,
make
no,
it?
no, no.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Mr.
You have a
President,
medkit,
are
Mr.
you-
President. Please take time to take. Mr. President, you have no more ammo.
Mr. President, yes, that guy has.
He has an AR.
Please take standard.
Please trade your AR.
Mr. President, you have no more ammo. Yes, that guy has an AR.
They don't know. They don't know you're here. No, 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 no. The default's coming. The default's coming.
I will stick it.
Stick it. Stick it
I
completely.
will stick it.
Thank you.
wait.
How?
Wait,
May I
how?
ask that we do creative now?
We may.
Please,
For a little
Mr.
bit.
President.
Only for a little bit, though.
Stick it completely.
I will stick it.
I will stick it. Oh, what? No.
That sounds mad homo. Mr. President, that sounds mad homo. Mr. President.
No.
Mr. President, I put in Zachary's chat. In Gay as Zebra's chat that Mr. President is the best.
Nicely done.
I also agree with Justin on that point.
President, I put in Zachary's chat. Gay as Zebra's chat that.
Wait, there's different styles for the Elmira.
What skin?
The Elmira. There's 3 different styles. I never knew that.
For what?
The Elmira skin.
Mara, what skin are you talking
The
about?
wizard thingy.
What skin?
Oh,
that's
Myra.
Mr. President, I have now upgraded to a better fitting
What skin are you talking about?
protection skin.
Mr.
Nicely
President,
done.
may I ask if it's okay if I switch my skin?
It is very okay.
Mr. President, may I ask if I switch into my Halloween costume?
You may.
Thank you.
I will switch to my OG undercover president form.
Mr. President, may I switch to my soccer skin?
You may.
Thank you.
I will switch to my OG. I've put my undercover president suit on.
Oh yes, Mr. President, that is a very nice skin. May I ask that Mr. President, that we all switch to starter pack skins?
You may ask that.
Know who Dwayne Wade is, Mr. President?
Mr. President, shall I ignore Justin's
Dwayne
really-
Wade is a famous basketball player, and his son just came out gay, Mr. President.
Really?
Yeah, he's changing his name, and he's wearing girl shirts, Mr. President.
That's kind of gay.
Yes, sir, that Mr. President, that is super good.
Is that a starter pack skin, Warrior?
No, sir, Mr. President, sir.
You switch it to a starter pack skin.
A starter pack skin, Mr. President? Yes, sir, Mr. President, sir.
And that goes for you,
Mr. President, do you not want me to change?
Change it to a starter pack.
Do you not want me to protect you with my armed forces? With my
I'll make an exception for that skin.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. But to make you happy, I will also change to a starter pack.
Nicely done. 10 promotion points for everyone that's in here for agreeing with the starter pack skin idea.
I mean, it's
I'm
not
sorry,
that
Mr.
bad.
President, I am searching for the skin and I cannot find it.
Mr. President, is it okay if
You may
I
not
wear
wear my
too?
skin. You may not wear my
Mr.
skin.
President, Mr. President, if I wear your skin, if anybody tries to assassinate us, they'll shoot at me before you.
No, they'll probably shoot him before you.
Yeah, they're probably shooting. Change it.
I'm very sorry, Mr. President. I saw
They'll
some
put a
skins.
tracker on him. Do you not watch spy movies? Like,
President, I don't let them touch you. He's obviously a bad agent if they think that I've let them touch you.
he'll put a tracker on you and like kill him instantly. He'll be like, "I got you, Mr. President," and then he just dies.
Look, I
Yeah,
killed
like-
this man. He made a threat. I killed this man. He made a threat to Mr. President.
You promised my son that you're going to give him free
I
robots.
strongly suggest that Justin has
Robux.
30 promotion
I
points.
stopped this guy.
That you're
I strongly
going to give him free
suggest that
robots.
Justin has 30 promotion
President-
points for spamming Mr. President is the best.
He
Mr.
does
Did
get
you really
30
spam that in my chat?
promotion points.
Did you honestly
Hey,
spam
mine.
that? Let me check this. Did you honestly spam that in my chat? Oh my goodness.
look again? I'm about to spam it more.
That man put, Mr. President, can you demote it? He put my chat, this is gay. He's calling Mr. President gay.
I never said Mr. President is gay. Who put
You
Mr.
said this
President
is gay. That technically you're calling Mr. President gay.
No, I never said that.
Technically you did.
There is no proof. Where's the proof?
Technically, yeah. There's all the proof actually.
Justin,
Where's
since
the
no,
Mr.
since Kylan has
President,
been telling me
only
these,
suggest that I
If
am
you
not
can go look
arguing.
at his
since
stream, there
Agent
is
Warrior
no...
has been telling me these things, you get 10 demotion points.
Mr. President, I have been spamming
There's
in
no
the chat. Only
negotiable
Mr.
reason.
President is the best.
You cannot negotiate.
Mr. President, I have been loyal, and I would never let a tracker. He thinks that a tracker would reach you. I would take the tracker
would-
instead of you.
They will put it inside his blood.
I would literally cut it. I would never cut him open. I
We're
would have
going
him
into
do
Booga
surgery,
Bada fight.
take it out, and put
May you
it
please
into
not
me.
start it
No
yet,
homo.
Mr. President? I'm not in.
Mr.
We're going to
President, Mr. President, we're doing teams. Mr. President, we're doing teams.
It will be me and Warrior versus the other two plebs.
Mr. President,
I
why
feel
would you
that
not
is
want to
a
be on
very
my team?
fair
Are you
team.
suggesting that I'm a bad person?
No, I am
Mr.
suggesting that you and Zach need to learn how to
Work together.
Mr. President, I
Yeah,
shall
that-
clap Agent Warrior so you know who's better.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry, Mr. President. Did Justin just say that you thought he was a bad person? No, that is very wrong.
Oh, I got clapped. Mr. President, Mr. President. I have not hit him once, Mr. President.
President, I may not hurt you. I cannot hurt you.
I'm gonna be nice and not double
President,
team.
may I have
for you to
permission?
Shut
Thank you,
up,
Mr.
shut
President.
up. I mean, Mr. President.
Mr. President, I will be very kind and not double team. Now I will come.
President, I am already dead. Mr. President, I may ask that you take my fish.
Can you like not do the Mr. President thing in box fights or in creative at all in general?
Okay,
Mr. President, Agent Warrior doesn't want to be.
Okay,
I agree with Agent Warrior because I'm sick of
we're not
sarcasm.
doing Mr. President in creative, so my name is Agent Flame.
No,
Agent Flame?
I'm calling you Chandler.
No, Agent Flame.
You can take a million points away
You
from me. I
wanted to
just
change your
say-
name?
Agent Flame.
Okay, I will call you
President-
Frame.
Flame.
Okay.
He's
Green,
he's
whatever.
trying to be rude about your amazing name. I believe your name is amazing.
Mr. President, I am
got
very weak. Mr.
Kylan
President, I am not.
100.
I'll protect you. Why I keep calling him Mr. President? Chandler!
Mr. President, hit your shots.
Mr. President, he's being very rude to you.
Mr. President, heal up. Stop calling him Mr. Chandler, heal up.
No, it's Flame. It's Agent Flame.
Bro, I'm gonna
Agent
get you.
President,
Flame?
Agent Flame.
Flame. Okay, Flame. I'm gonna call you Chanman. Is that okay? Cause I like that one better.
Agent Chan.
Agent Chan.
Agent Chan.
Mr. President, how did you miss that, Mr. President? I probably would have missed that too.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Stop
Chandler.
calling him Mr. President. Wait.
Chandler. Jesus Christ, it's Chandler. His name is Chandler.
Justin, get better.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Agent Moore. I mean, Justin. Jesus Christ.
Thank you for using your manners.
Naked Mole Rat.
It's Naked Bull Rat.
Mr. President, I'm doing your favorite dance.
Nicely done.
His name's not
I'm
Mr.
not
President.
disrespecting you. It's
Flame.
an amazing dance. I'm not laughing or doing anything disrespectful.
Mr. President,
Like take the L.
promote me to go try hard.
I will promote you to go try hard.
Yes, sir, Mr. President, sure.
Mr.
I'll mute my mic.
Do you promote us to also go try hard?
No, you will go to default mode.
Okay.
That's not default mode.
I am trying my hardest to
President,
go
you don't wanna be
default
Mr.
mode.
That man just bunny hops me and then pumps me in the forehead.
I'm sorry, you saw my true sweat for a second. That's not even close to my true sweat. I just couldn't contain myself. My dick just what?
Whoa, hold on, wait. This guy guy's a little sus.
I'm sorry,
No.
I told you.
No! Zach, get out of the way!
Nicely
So
done.
dumb.
Nicely
Sir, Mr.
done.
President, sir.
I couldn't edit with Zach in the
The
way.
score is 2-1.
Mr. President,
I feel
sir,
like a little boat.
Go try hard.
Mr. President, am I allowed to go try hard now?
No.
Can we
No.
please
President,
try a
this
little
is
bit
very
more than
unfair.
default?
You could try a little bit more.
Okay, thank you. Sweat. Okay.
Sweat.
I can't edit. It won't let me edit. It's getting trash.
Oh, Mr. President, you like the remote.
I thought, how? It's not gonna hit you, and then I give your health back suddenly.
Wait, I had to reload.
Zachary.
Nicely
Zachary
done.
literally
Nicely
hits
done,
Kylan. Zachary literally hits Kylan for like 2 damage every time. Because whenever I go fight him, every time I go fight him, I think he's like at least he's in for like 50, and I've already hit him. So I think he's gonna die in 1 shot. I hit him for the 100 shield. He didn't die.
Nope.
This game's racist.
Why'd you do that? Mr. President, I'm sorry if I kill you.
How the heck? Mr. President, am I allowed to go try hard now?
You're allowed to try your best.
Oh,
I hit you for 160. I hit you
Okay,
for
I'm trying
33, then 160. You were 7 HP.
He's 57 HP.
Yeah, but he gained health back, so.
Mr. President, that was dirty. That was too dirty. That was dirty, Mr. President.
Stop calling him Mr. President. His name is Agent Flame.
Mr. President, they're spamming, Mr. President.
Of course, myself doesn't edit. They're both on me, Zachary. You're so bad, Zachary. What are you doing?
Mr. President, Justin is being very rude against me.
Yeah,
Mr. President,
I put you
Zachary's-
guys. I teamed you guys up so that you could work together.
Mr. President, Zachary's not working together.
I'm trying to, but you're the one that keeps going off alone.
Mr. President, I've been fighting y'all, and he's just been away picking
Okay,
flowers.
everyone
I
may
was
try
trying to
their
work
best.
together with you, Justin.
Everyone may try their
Mr.
best.
President, Zachary's been picking flowers while I've been fighting.
Whoa! Why'd you do that?
Hold on. What's
First
kind of
crush,
flowers?
Nathan. He picked the ugly ones. He picked some ugly daffodils.
Ew.
That is kind of disgusting.
Come here.
They're all brown and
They're
stuff.
both on me. Justin, why aren't you helping you bot?
Finally!
Weak, Mr. President, they're weak, Mr. President. They're weak. He's DMing, Mr. President. You have this, Mr. President. You got this.
You got this,
No,
Justina.
Mr. President, no! Why does it not build? Zachary, hit somebody!
I did. I hit Kylan for 100.
Zach almost killed me, but then Kylan jumped in. I mean, Warrior jumped in.
Yes, sir.
Wait, I
Mr.
thought I
President.
hit
Every
Kylan
time
for
I
100.
kill Kylan, every time I go for Kylan, he's always max HP.
Okay, I will go.
Zachary,
after
I want you to stay right next to me, okay? I want you to stay right next to me.
Okay, I need help.
Kylan's super low.
Watch out, Mr. President. Zach is super low.
Oh, Chandler's super low. Okay, good.
How did that not become mine? Zachary, respawn. You bitch. Come on!
I tried to respawn.
Nicely done, Warrior.
Yes,
I
sir, Mr.
hate
President.
this. Okay, I'm actually gonna try now.
Yeah, me too. I'm
so
gonna try.
mad.
Mama. Yeah, please try.
Zachary, shut up.
Well, Mr. President didn't order us to try, so like.
I did. I said try your
He
best.
did. He said try your best.
Oh, I thought you said try a little harder.
No, he said try your best.
Okay.
Mr. President,
fuck.
Zachary is weak. Mr. President, Zachary is weak.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, not anymore.
Dang it.
Actually, Mr. President, I will not pickaxe you because that's trying to disrespect you.
It did not shoot my shotgun, Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is your second one, Mr. President.
It's okay. It's okay. We can
I
lose
have one kill, Mr. President. Or maybe two, I don't know.
Nicely done.
I had one, Mr. President. Mr. President, I decided to not be rude to you and not try and pickaxe you.
That's
Justin, if you say Mr. President again, I will literally, like...
Oh,
Mr. President, he's saying that saying Mr. President is bad. Saying
We're
that
not playing
you are
Mr.
bad.
President, stop.
He is still Mr. President.
They're
in
both
and out.
dying.
Happy birthday, Jared. I forgot to say that today.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Jared.
I feel like we'll boat.
Ooh, I missed that. Mr. President, he is not
I'm actually
leaving
trying
me.
now.
Mr. President, Naked Mora has missed a shot. Look, he's taunting you. Okay.
No, I'm just doing an emote.
That's-
I like to dance.
That's
I'm not taunting.
That is taunting.
I'm not taunting. It's Mr. President's favorite emote. Why would I be mean?
Mr. President, that is a nice setup you have.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
I'm
Okay,
doing this
good.
President. I'm doing your favorite emote because I'm very sorry for killing you.
Yeah, sorry, doesn't cut it, buddy.
Mr. President, he's being very mean, and even though I'm trying to be nice.
Mr. President, I'm gonna destroy his life. Permission
President,
grant.
he's gonna try, but I'm gonna be.
You're gonna what, Justice? You're gonna what?
I never said anything.
You're gonna what, Justin?
Kill you, bot.
It's just a line.
Come
Yeah,
on,
there is
why does it
very
freaking hit for nothing? Every time I hit hit markers. I hit you, Kyla, I hit you right in the head, it did 0.
Ah, he's about to kill me. Ah, warrior.
What?
Warrior, he's low. Warrior. He's big low.
Oh my god.
No, he was low. He committed.
Yeah, I'm low. I'm low.
Mr. President, Mr.
I had to reload. If I didn't have to reload, I would
freedom
probably
warrior.
kill you.
I can't believe no
feel
one's
like
watching my stream. I'm doing some good clips over here.
Why would anybody want to watch the stream?
Only,
Mr. President, he's
only.
watching my stream.
I mean, I'm
President-
watching my own,
nice.
I think.
Blank. Mr. President, he cracked me.
I can't.
I hate this freaking meta. I
I know,
hate
I
the
know.
AR and shotgun, it sucks.
Mr. President, I'm on my way.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
That's a nice clip.
That's not even a clip. That's a nice.
Well, that was really good though. Like I turned around, one pump Chandler, and then like literally.
You did not one pump me, what?
Yeah, I mean I got you for 100, but whatever. I mean it was a
That's not
flick
even
though.
a one pump.
It was a flick though.
Put down on me.
Oh my god.
No.
You have Chandler.
President,
Got Kyla in 132. Got
I got you
Chandler.
attack 100.
Why couldn't I hit at that?
He's full health now.
oh crap, I ain't
Nice.
seen him.
We're coming back because we're trying. I'm literally full-fledged sweating right now.
Mr. President, I'm going face sway mode.
Okay, you better.
You can
you
try.
Better, you better go Mongo mode. You better go phase sway mode.
Face shot. I'm going
Face
everything
booger.
mode. I'm booger right now.
Yeah, you're going booger right now.
He's gonna get one pump.
Booga got one pump sometime.
Dang it, Mr. President, Justin is weak, Mr. President. Oh.
Wow.
Mr. President, I don't believe that your agent went full phase Booga because
Yeah,
I mean,
I think your agent died before you.
because he's because Booga would have seen me.
No, shut up, Zach. It did die before you.
Your agent died for you.
He did die before you. Shut up. Hey. You gotta insult me.
by like 1 second too.
No, Kylan's aim assist is better.
My
It
aim
really
is
is.
better, boy.
It's true. Especially for mine.
You got this, Justin.
I can't because they're just gonna spam me.
Yeah.
No, Mr. President, you're very gay.
That's 20. That's 40 demotions.
Mr. President, can you speak?
That's 40 demotions. That is 40 demotions.
Mr. President, I'm just kidding. You're straighter than the pole my mom dances on.
That was so good. That's a good comeback. I'm sorry, Mr. President. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mr. President,
sorry if I kill you.
Justin is taunting, he's taunting, he's taunting.
Job
I'm
well done.
comforting you before death because I know you like Mr. President. No homo.
Whoa, that's nice.
So, Mr. President loves that to do that emote.
Wait, did you give him 100 or 190?
Just
190.
No toxicity.
Hey, Mr. President. Mr. President.
Stay back.
Your agent did it to me.
Literally just let him down.
Yeah, he just let me down.
I'm putting my
He
hand on
literally just hurt me.
But I never deserted you.
Whoa.
Okay, whatever that means.
Okay, whatever that means.
Of course, gay is Steve, but no.
You mean wooded?
Bro, what the heck, Mr. President? I've got an image on.
You don't me that. Get on my way, bro. I'm gonna just get his little fat character in the way. I can't even get past him. Little meaty character. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you did ask me to put on the skin, Mr. President.
I did not ask you. I told you to put on a starter pack skin.
I mean,
No,
this is
no,
like
said that.
one of the only 4 I have, Mr. President.
All y'all can do is edit walls and pump people. That's all y'all can do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's a better thing
I
to
can
do
also
instead
edit
of
walls with
spamming an
AR
AR.
people.
Oh, get roasted. I'm also gonna do that.
Alright, Mr. President,
we're
I'm
winning
going
now.
to
We're
destroy
tied.
No,
Justin
it's
mode,
fine.
destroy everybody mode at this point in time.
Exactly. We're
You
making
remember
a
last
comeback.
time you said something like that?
Shut up, Zach.
Remember that Google mode?
Remember that my girl / Booga / Faceway mode? Yeah, that didn't work out.
This time, it will. Overnight down.
Oh, that's Chandler.
Get on me! Oh my god, bro, get off!
I'm like, I'm going face way overnight down and get pumped.
I just on the forehead. Oh my god.
You see what had happened was.
Justin just throws me like I'm freaking trash. Like, what?
You see what had happened was.
What happened?
You see what had happened was. Oh hi.
Face to my.
Cause I'm a phaser. Phase clan.
Yeah, you're not.
And I don't mean the orb.
Justin is weak. Justin is weak.
I got
Justin is
double
mad.
headshotted.
I'm part of phase with PH clan.
HIV clan. HIV clan.
I feel like a little boat. Oh, that's.
Nice edits.
Yeah, because I'm actually trying now.
Gas is in the air. Gases once, but gases twice.
Sold to the kid in green.
So to the faggot in yellow.
Oh!
Next
Mr.
to 5
President,
million.
do you know what they just called you? You gotta say the famous ninja words.
I was talking about Justin. I forgot he changed the skin.
Yeah, he's calling you a faggot. I think that you should demote him.
Faggot actually is gay. It actually means happy. So technically, I'm not calling him an open faggot.
Oh, bro, I thought he was on top of the.
Mr. President, they are now fucking I'm going baseway mode.
Last time you said that, you got interrupt.
Maybe you shouldn't say that.
Please don't go
Alright.
this way, mode.
I'm going Chandler mode.
I mean,
Let's
please.
Go with it.
Yeah,
Let's go with
good,
it.
good.
Chandler's
That's
actually
way
kinda good at
worse.
it, though.
Actually, Chandler's actually really good at box fights. It's a secret known talent of his. He doesn't express it that much. Especially during this, for some reason.
Oh, okay. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
one shot. DMs, because he's gay.
I'm deaded. He's low. He's low.
No, I did not go to war.
This is the one time face way mode worked out.
No,
Chandler won this time.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, he went
Chandler
Chandler.
mode. Yeah, listen, bro.
I can't imagine what Justin mode is.
I'm going Justin mode, bro. I'm about to die instantly.
Bitch, I've killed you every round.
Alright, let's go Justin mode.
Not every round.
Yeah. Which,
Yeah, I forgot the 10 rounds y'all won out of the 21. Oh, come on.
I was gonna pump Zach in the face too.
You know what Justin mode did? It won.
No,
I was gonna die too. He was
See,
gonna
go in
hit
Justin
him
mode.
real-
that was Justin mode, bro.
I
That
killed
was
Chandler, then I
Justin
got it.
mode.
Justin mode's the best.
Alright, go Zach mode, go Zach
Zach
mode.
mode. Hey, let's go Zach mode. Ah, clip it. Ah, clip it.
Come here. Alright.
What about the game? Ugly.
No
Clip it.
hairline.
Oh wait.
I
See,
told you I
gone.
went Zach mode.
Oh, how did you even turn around that fast?
It's called
Let me just,
sensitivity.
Turbo that thing around it, and then
Alright.
just got me.
Yo,
I'm like,
I'm going the most
what?
powerfulest mode ever. I'm going Miss Egger mode.
Oh my god.
So you're gonna be lesbian?
I mean,
Hello
technically,
guys.
like, okay.
Today we're gonna be grading this assessment and
Yeah, bro.
yeah, this 10 million
essay.
page
I don't have this,
essay.
Edgar.
Yeah.
You're
I
going
have
to
a
this
freaking-
10-page
African
essay.
Mr. Leger.
Mr. Lady
You
is
have
cool.
this
I
essay
like
that's graded at the end of class. Leap test
I've-
practice.
I know, I hate leap test practices. It's worse than leap test.
Yeah, literally.
Mm.
I mean, cause like you don't have a limited amount of time, so that means you have to actually eye on the writing.
The president.
It doesn't build. There's one shot. Segri. Should
Zach
I
one shot. Zach one shot. Oh my god. You won that? Oh my god.
Bro, Miss Egger mode crushed it, bro. Miss Egger.
Now go Mr. Leger mode. Now be gay.
Oh god. No, Mr. Leger's not gay. He has a wife. He has a wife.
Now you can go Miss
Wait,
Jackson
he
mode.
does? Mr. Lady has a
Mr.
wife?
Yeah, he does.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, she's that speech in debate.
He literally has a gay flag in his room.
That's
and
not
you're
his
telling me-
wife. Are you an idiot? That's not his wife.
Who is that then?
That's his friend. It's his roommate.
Oh, his friend.
His?
His
Oh,
effing
Oh, wait.
He thinks that that high school teacher is a
Everyone,
freaking.
go watch the last few seconds of Zach's stream. I just dumpstered him.
No. No,
Got
let's
this.
go.
One pump.
What does it? Yo, what is it?
Hey, go watch the last minute of Zach's stream. I just like pumped him in the face, bro.
Oh my
Zachary
god, he's so
stopped
good.
streaming.
That's why.
No, I didn't.
Streaming right.
I didn't.
Oh wait, I'm on the right stream. I'm on the gay one.
I know you're all born in mine.
Mr. President's laser.
Wow, you lasering, Mr. President. You're 200
Ooh.
pumps.
What should I do?
Justin is being a gay faggot.
So you're beating you?
Nah, nigga, you being
Mr.
yourself.
President.
Mr. President, Justin is being misrelation.
Oh, that's not very good.
You're the one who thought Mr. Relation had a wife.
Okay, first of all, it looked like his wife.
So you're being racist now.
How is that even racist?
And he's
Oh,
black.
Kylan, did you watch? Are y'all watching the last minute of the last round?
Wait, I need to watch me dumpster on Chandler.
That's messed up. There's a virtual reality of Kobe Bryant's helicopter crashing.
Wait, really?
No!
Yeah.
Bro, that's messed up.
I just saw
Did
it.
you see his daughter?
I don't know.
You better
That's
not
like
be able to.
really messed up.
I swear, if you can see his daughter, I'm gonna kill somebody.
That's messed up, bro.
Why you got feelings for his daughter? His
After this game, we're
rest
gonna play
in
actual
peace, daughter.
games. Mr. President has to get off at 10.
Why, Mr. President? You make the rules.
Exactly. Yeah, he does. His mom.
Hey, yo, Kylan, you wanna play Roblox with me?
Sure.
If Zach and Justin keep playing, Zach will be the new president.
Well, I'm
For
not
now.
gonna be next president, you bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna be back president?
No, I
You've been the
don't.
best one, so.
I mean, yeah, but still, I don't want to. See, I respect you so much that I don't want to take your platform.
Everyone leave.
Wait, one more round.
Fine.
Yeah, we
tie
have
it,
to get
to
off
tie
at like 9:19.
Huh?
I said you have to get off at like 9:19.
Yeah, it's at 10. I have to get off at like 10.
Oh, that's not that bad. Usually you have to get off at like 8. So
That's on school days.
on school days, I can't even play my game. But like on weekends, my mom was like, "Stay up."
I need help, I need help, I need help.
My mom doesn't care on either, but I just go to bed because I get tired.
Yeah, I don't really get tired. The only time I'll get tired if I stay up doing something.
Like, I'll be watching Rick and Morty before I go to bed.
Dang, bro, we got tired.
Oh, yeah, leave.
Alright, one more. Tiebreaker.
No.
Tiebreaker.
Oh, yeah, tiebreaker.
Exactly.
I was like, what?
I'm gonna go to the exact minute where I like pumped Zach in the forehead.
And just ended the stream.
I need to find it. Oh wait, I think I found it.
Oh no. They're both on me.
I got you. I'll get Kylan. Good thing.
Kylan's on me. I got both over 30.
I weakened Zach. Oh,
I hit Justin in the head too.
We went and y'all suck. We're better.
Zach, you didn't even do anything.
I got like 13 kills. Okay.
Okay, leave.
Yeah, 12 kills.
I'm gonna go to the exact second where I bopped Zach.
Yeah, I
Kylan, you might
totally
wanna
didn't
go to
block
that
you like
too.
6 times.
Wait, what?
But I think I found it.
That's not his wife. Are you an idiot? That's not his wife. Who is that then? That's his friend. It's his roommate. Oh, his friend.
It's a teacher. Oh yeah, actually, I found it.
Where's it at?
If you go through the stream,
Yeah, I'm on the
it's
stream.
like 5 minutes ago. It's like 5 minutes ago. Like 5:21 or 5 like something.
His friend. His friend.
So now I was talking about Mr. Legend. That's another teacher, by the way. It's the theater teacher.
Hey, go watch the last minute of Zach's stream. I just like pumped him in the face, bro.
Justin, was it where I hit Zach for 200?
Yeah, I saw that. It's funny.
Wait, where is
you
it?
took the wall and then you
Zach
edited
hitting
it.
with
And
the D-pad.
then... Okay, I'm gonna get off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off for a little bit. I'll be back on like later. Bye bye. Bye, niggers.
Bye.
Did he just say bye, niggers? Okay, Justice is lucky I didn't hurt.
Bruh. Okay, so can we go play Roblox now?
Huh?
Wanna go play Roblox now?
Yeah.
Yeah, see you, Zach.
Bye.
Bye, Zach.
Bye.